Hi, I'm Nik Barrows. I was born in India, and I lived in my early childhood in Saudi Arabia. When I was born into the Catholic faith. And as I was going through life, it was kind of tough because as I was growing up in Saudi Arabia, it was kind of like the school I went to had a lot of mixed religions in it. There were people who were in the Muslim faith, the Hindu faith, as well as the Christian faith. So, in Saudi Arabia, you're not allowed to practice Christianity. So I didn't go to church on Sundays or anything like that. So it was kind of a challenge being grown up and being told that, hey, there is a God, this is what you follow, this is what you believe, and I didn't even understand what I was supposed to. So when I moved to the US, I was about 10 at this time, and I haven't been going regularly to church, but now all of a sudden I was forced to go because now I was all of a sudden allowed to start going. It was still something that didn't quite make sense because for the early childhood of my life, I wasn't supposed to go to church, but now it's all of a sudden a requirement, and didn't quite understand what it truly meant to be a Christian and what it was. So just kind of going through my middle school and high school days, kind of went through some tough times, just kind of in the area, just growing up through school. And one of the challenges that kind of was coming to was just, the faith in God. And it was just like, why do I need to believe in this? So when I left high school, it was still tough for me to accept the faith of being a Catholic. So what I ended up doing was not go to church. Just kind of hung out with my friends. It was college times. Started drinking, having fun, and yeah, just did what I would say most college kids did. Coming to Austin was a huge experience because it was kind of a reset in life. Of course, my friend took me in, and eventually I kind of got into a career and started building myself up. And of course, your life, just because you think you might have it figured out, doesn't mean that it's over. I mean, there's still going to be struggles that happened. And through this career that I kind of built up, kind of went through a hard time this past year. It was unfortunately, I ended up with my dream job, and it just did not work out. I reached out to a friend who's been, his name is John Hansen, and he's a member here at the church, and he's been trying to invite me out here quite a few times, and so this one time I was like, you know what, let me come see what it's about. And so I decided to come, and from day one, I immediately knew like this was the place I was being called to. I felt peace and calm, like just meeting everyone and then just learning more about Jesus and God. That we don't live through life by ourselves. Ever since I accepted Jesus Christ as my Savior, life's been a lot more peaceful. I will say that I no longer fear that, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to get into heaven? I know that, I just have to live life accepting the faith and knowing that He died on the cross for me. It's a lot more relaxing knowing that He's out there looking down and protecting all of us from anything that we'll be doing. All right, so my name is Nik Barrows, and I believe Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins and rose from the dead, and today I'm getting baptized.